Wendy, tell me a little bit about your financials. Where does the money go? Why do you need financing? I mean, we don't want to talk about that, and it's a tough thing to talk about, but tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a taboo subject. But the bottom line is always the bottom line. When the Evangelical Center of Cooperation was first started 100 years ago, the founder, one of the founding missionaries, Seymour Moon, wanted to make his own living by farming and still be a pastor and a teacher and everything else. And he decided that he just couldn't do it. He was spending all of his time in the fields and didn't have any time for ministry. So he accepted support from the mission agency, the American Baptist Mission Agency at that time. As missionaries, we have all of the same expenses that you have here in this country. Some things aren't as expensive, some things are much more expensive. And your support of my ministry in the Congo frees me up not to have to worry about having another job. There are tent-making ministries in many countries. People will have another job and also a ministry. And that's a wonderful thing where it happens. But in my case, I'm in the country as a missionary, and thus it would be very difficult for me legally to be gainfully employed in some other way. So it's because of your gifts that I can live myself, electricity, water bill, rent, vehicle, which is a major expense. Cars are a pain in the pocketbook, I think, anywhere in the world. And then I'm also free to be able to have something to help people who come to the door. One young man that I have been helping has a growth hormone deficiency. He's 20 years old, but if you look at him, you'd think he was a malnourished 10-year-old. And he's also diabetic, so I help him out with his medications and things like that. It's nothing spectacular, but it's one individual who is being helped by me because I'm being supported by you. And the examples are numerous. So the bottom line, we have to talk about it. And that's just the way it is.